G'day chaps, and welcome to The Long Dark. This of course is the basically final version of the game. I have jumped in, I've played a day of Interloper to kind of get used to it. And I'm just going to keep that for myself. And we're going to play an entirely new game. I'm going to play as Will, and I'm going to activate my previous feat. Free runner, you've sprinted 50 kilometers, sorry. Sprinting now burns 25% fewer calories. So I'll take it. Any bonus we can get is better. That's all I have nothing else at all. So I'm going to take that. This is series 4. And of course it is a random start. So I'll read these. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? What am I living for and what I am dying for? Oh, the same question. What I am living for. I think I just screwed that up. Which would be absolutely typical. If it's the first time you've ever watched me, I'm not going to pretend to be any kind of professional. I have played it a lot. But I will fuck up, excuse my language, the same as everybody else out there. Okay, so we're in Pleasant Valley. There's the farmhouse down there. We have good visibility. Wonder, where the hell am I? Ah, there's a rope. Fantastic. Where the hell am I? I don't know if I've ever been up here. But it looks like it's a place we don't really want to be. What do we have? It's extremely cold. Let me just see what there is around here. Not much. This is not a place I want to be. It's a place I'm really curious about. So I'm just going to run around here and then I'm going to head back towards that rope. So I'm just going to take a really quick look, but it's absolutely deserted. I don't know this bit well. So we're not going to stay around here. Oh, it looks like a cave up there actually. But I'm not sure. So
need to find some place to escape this cold.
Let's play it smart. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. We don't want to be spraining our ankle. We need to be running. I've been thinking, by the way, about the strategy for this series, and what I'm basically going to do is play a bit more of an aggressive kind of game.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Fuck, I've kind of lost my bearings. Let me just figure out where we are before I lose my train of thought. Oh, there's a cabin. That's fantastic. That's just what we need, I believe. Oh, fuck. No, it's abandoned. Bastards. I do know where we are, though. I think we'll be okay. There's a structure up ahead. There's a basement, isn't there? That's it. So I just need to be careful of wolves. I will come back to my previous thought, by the way, about my plans for the series. But let me just concentrate for this moment. There is a chance of wolves around here. I'm not going to really care about feathers at this very early stage. I'm just going to play a very kind of tactical game right now, because this is when you lose the most condition, and if we can kind of stem that a little bit, that's great, until we can kind of get to a proper structure. But Pleasant Valley is a fantastic place to start with on Interloper. The last one I just started on, I'll equip that stone. The last place I started on was Timberwolf Mountain, and I just lost so much condition in the beginning. So fast. Right, let's see if we can get inside and warm up enough that we're not freezing anymore. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, we're warming up. Good. So we really didn't lose much condition there, considering it's an interloper start. So I'm going to stay in here for a good long while. I'm going to break all this wood down. I'm going to warm up as much as we can. Guns going guns. We can burn that because we can't use it, that's for sure. Couple boxes for tinder. Always check under stuff. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I'm so very happy to be playing the final release version of the game. Congratulations, Raf and the team at Hinterland, as I've said on Twitter. I think you guys have done a spectacular job. And I, for one, could not be happier. So I will defend you to the last t-shirt over the shirt. I'm taking it. We look like we're off for a job, basically. Let's just see what the temperature is. So it's only 2 degrees. We're not really going to warm up much. Let's see. Okay, frostbite risk, only 1%. Hypothermia risk, 4%. Okay, so if we stay in here long enough, we can at least get rid of the chance of those things. There's not really a lot we can do in here. Let's just check what we have. No matches. No first aid. Shit clothes. That. A rock. A book. Jesus Christ. They don't start you easy, do they? Wow. Alright, let's just take what we can and warm up as much as we can. We've at least healed our hypothermia risk. Alright, I can probably tell you about my plans now. So, in terms of what I'm... in terms of my plans...
could end up being useful.
That could be very handy. I want to get up to the top of Timberwolf Mountain as early as possible. So you have this kind of balancing act on Interloper. You either get up there early or you don't get up there at all, because it becomes too hard if you kind of get stuck. So I'm going to go for a more exciting series. I'm going to do that. So we've warmed up as much as we can to come back to where we're at. And I'm just going to move on to a farmhouse. I don't think we can't even pass time here, so it's time to keep going. Let me just finish what I was saying. So I'll get to the top of Timberwolf Mountain first, as soon as I can, and then obviously we take the flare gun. I'll just grab these. I'm crouching, by the way, because
I can't feel my feet.
Fuck, we're too cold to hang around. And the weather's turning. Alright, I'm going to have to risk standing up and running. Just going to have to, because the weather's turning, you see, and I can't get stuck here. So this has become an emergency. It's time to move. So we're not going to slow down, we're just going to, as quick as we can. I'll just grab anything at this stage. Let's get off this cliff. Let's get to a building. The closest is probably the barn. Alright, I just need to make sure I save some energy for the climb. So once we got to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, assuming we actually survive that long, I'll take the flare gun, and then I'm gonna take on the bears in the early game, basically. So rather than hanging around and kind of using the flares defensively, I'm going to use the flares offensively. I'm going to go out and attack bears with them, try and bring bears down, get that, because it's the only way in Interloper you're actually going to bring a bear down. So I'm going to get that flare gun, I'm going to go hunting a bear. And I'm not going to rush it, I'm not going to be kind of gung-ho, but that will be the strategy. And then we'll go and get the other flare pellets from near Mystery Lake, in the ravine there. So I'm kind of, and then we'll go and attack another bear, and we'll try and take 4. I've checked, and we need 4. We need 4 bear skins to make the bearskin bedroll and the bearskin coat. So let's see if we can do that. And then from there it just becomes a long-term game, but I honestly don't think we're going to last that long. The game has changed pretty... It kind of... I don't even know how to explain it. It feels different, if that makes any sense at all. So, the UI and whatnot, I've not really got used to it properly yet. So, once we've warmed up, we can have a go at some rabbits around here, maybe. But I'm going to get in here, I'm going to warm up, I'm going to sleep at least 2 hours. It's just the night's coming in. We're pretty tired. Alright, so we're spending the night here. Let's take all the fuel we can. Obviously we're not hanging around though. And that stuff we can collect later. We don't absolutely need it. Let's just stop the condition dropping any further. That's what it's really all about in this early game. So we're still not too bad. There's a bit of food here. What we're really going to need is water. That's the pressing concern. Looks like there's nothing in here. No. Okay, so we're really gonna need to start a fire, and it might be a complete waste of time with the wind out there, but if we don't have water, basically can't make it through the night. Oops, excuse me. That's what I meant to do. So fuck, we still got no matches. No. Shit. Fuck, so we can't start a fire. So we're gonna start dying of dehydration. That's insane. Anyway, we're still -1 degree, so let's just get in bed. Let's sleep 2 hours. Let's do what we can do. That's a real shame though. That is a shame. But I do believe we'll be okay, almost warm enough to head out, but not, still not, and it's getting dark. Shit. Because you can lose quite a lot of condition from dehydration. It's as bad as being cold. So it would almost make sense for us to run in the night. Shit. Shit, I think we need to go. That sucks. Alright, this is gonna mean we might die in this one. If we do die, so be it. I'll just restart the game as if it were the same series, so I'll just carry on. I'll stay with the same numbers and stuff. So much of Interloper depends on the start. So it kind of, I would still think of it as one series. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens. This is the best strategy, basically, as far as I believe. Because if I were to try and stay there overnight, I would dehydrate and lose condition really badly. So, I mean, the weather's not brilliant, but I mean, we do have some visibility, which is really all you need. Okay, so very, very thirsty, obviously very cold. Our energy's not bad though, and our health is okay too. I can't see shit. It's very dark, so I can just barely make things out up ahead. But I do know if we keep on walking this way, we come across the road.
Too cold to think.
Okay, I can make a wolf out to my left, moving towards me between the bales of hay. So I'm veering off to the right now, and I know that here's the road, and I know there aren't any wolves up here. So I'm going to run. I'm going to cross the bridge. Cross the bridge, and then you turn left at the river, the stream. Here's the bridge. There's the stream, so we turn left at the stream and we come across the farmhouse. So, farmhouse is always the best place to go. Pleasant Valley in the beginning.
If I don't drink something soon.
We can get everything: water, food, maybe some tools, something, matches most of all, and some clothes. If I sound kind of quiet, by the way, it's because I am. I'm pretty tired, so I'll give you the context and everything in a minute, but basically I'm not taking a break from the gym and I'm just kind of resting for a little bit. I got just tired, man. I got really, really tired. The context is I was going to the gym 5 days a week for weeks, months without any break, so I've got to the point where I just need a rest. So I am actually really physically tired. I've been on this kind of binge to get fit. So I've been doing an hour and a half at the gym every single morning, 5 days a week in a row. And it's been great. I mean, I've got in shape. And it feels fantastic. But it is tiring, man. Getting fit is tiring as hell. So I'm going to take a week off. So that's one of the reasons I'm sitting down with you here today. I'm just going to get in the house. We're going to head straight to the toilet. And we are going to dive directly into it. Because we want toilet water. Imagine if you were dying of thirst, how sweet this would taste. Just pure water. And it would be like you could kind of breathe again. If you had a drink like that. And then suddenly you'd be starving. Absolutely starving, so you'd want to eat something. The tins I wouldn't try to smash because you're going to hope on a tool. But you eat what you can. Slake your thirst just that tiny bit more to make sure everything's alright. And you start to take stock of the situation. So it's dark. We have... How much time do we have? Okay, so they don't actually ever tell you in hours anymore how much daylight you have, but we are plus 4 degrees, so we are safe. For this first time, 74%, that's actually good. That's really, really good for Interloper. Our clothing is pathetic. No useful tools at all. Yeah, this is bad. So we're going to raid this house, but before we do that, we're going to sleep. We're going to get warm because I can't see diddly shit. And that means you can't either. I can just about make it out, but I'm not gonna boost the footage or anything. So let's just get off to bed. And I guess this is a good place to end the first episode. Thank you for joining me. I will stop it here. I'll go for the full 8 hours and see you in the next one. Ciao for now.